man, you should've never doubted me. The pain and the struggle followed me. My daddy never been that bothered me. And these cold streets made a man of me.
With the most Philly Jim coming out to you with another video, and welcome back to another edition of the Philadelphia Eagles Draft Room, where we take a look at the top prospects in the NFL draft and talk about who could be the top targets for the Eagles heading into April and who could really make an impact on this team when we select that player. So the guy we are going to look at today is a defensive tackle from Mississippi State, Jeffery Simmons. So the first thing I'm going to say is, let's just go ahead and get this out of the way. The last time the Philadelphia Eagles selected a defensive tackle from Mississippi State in the first round, it worked out okay for us. You may have heard of him. His name's Fletcher Cox. He's an okay player. You know, he ended up being a good pick for this team. I think Jeffery Simmons can have the same kind of an impact on the team. The first thing I will say about him is he's versatile. He can do multiple things. You can line him up in a 3-tech. You can line him up in a 1-tech. He can play the edge. He can do all three. He has a unique combination of pass rush moves, strength, quickness, you name it. This guy dominated in the SEC. He made a lot of big plays. He was able to get in the backfield. He was able to rush the passer. I love his bull rush move. He is tough. He is big and strong. He did it against the best of the best as far as competition. He also played alongside, obviously you guys saw my other video on how the Eagles are visiting with his teammate Montez Sweat. But this guy, he showed up against the best of the best. He made big plays. And for this Philadelphia Eagles team, we have to look at the defensive line. And I think that is what we are going to do. We are going to get one of these top guys, whether it's a Wilkins or a Lawrence, whether it's this guy, Jonathan Simmons. I mean, I keep saying Jonathan Simmons. Jeffery Simmons, Montez Sweat at Oliver. The Eagles are trying to address the whole running back thing this offseason, and they're going to try to get one of these top guys, I'm pretty sure. Probably won't get Quentin Williams, probably won't get Joey Bosa, but they'll get the next best thing, which is one of the guys I just named. So here you guys go. You are going to check out some of his top plays, Jeffery Simmons, some of his top plays. I really think this guy could be the missing piece to the Eagles' defensive line rotation. And I think Jim Schwartz could do a lot of good things with this guy. He did get hurt at his pro day. That's the only thing. He did get hurt at his pro day, so he'll probably miss the first 8 games or so. But it'll be worth it if we move up a couple of spots to get him. Because, first of all, we'll have him for the whole second half of the season. Second of all, we'll have him for the next 5 years, at least, if not longer than that. He's a perfect guy you can bring in and put in behind Fletcher Cox. Fletcher Cox, the former Mississippi State Bulldog himself, the All-Pro, the Beast. He can really show Jeffery Simmons the way and teach him a couple of things in that defensive tackle room. And I think, you know, I've already talked about how talented Simmons is, but playing with Fletcher Cox can only help him get better. Here's some plays for you guys. I'm also going to leave a link to more of his highlights in the description box below. And if you guys are interested in me doing one of these on a player that you really, really like that I haven't done yet, maybe a guy that I'm not thinking about, don't worry. You don't have to be shy. You can leave a comment and comment if there's any players that you're interested in seeing one of these on. Anyway, here are some of those top plays. With that being said, Philly Jim is out. Enjoy the Jeffery Simmons plays, and go Birds.
On 3rd and long, Franks. Pass is batted down at the line of scrimmage. They're actually not going to blow it dead just yet. Looks like Franks maybe just lost the ball. It was recovered by Martez Ivy.
Projected as a high draft pick. Hawkinson is available today, and it's a sack. Simmons there again, back at the 15-yard line. He had some company with Rivers.
Sorted out long before you take the field on Thursday.
Ta'amu keeps it, and the ball comes out. And look who's there to grab it out of the air. The Mississippi State defense. It's Willie Gay Jr. And here comes a penalty flag with some celebration after the turnover. So even when the Bulldogs come up with a big play, again, they make a mistake, but they're going to have the football.
This just poor handle by Ta'amu. You see that ball swing out just a little bit. And as a result, Jeffery Simmons, it looks like, just taps it with his right hand.
The rankings. Terry Wilson right into the arms of Jeffery Simmons. Who's the second best? Who's the next best in the ACC right now?
Others who are making $6 million, $7 million a year to say that a kid should be playing. Stanley sacked back at the 47-yard line by Simmons and Willie Gay.